Hi Saggies, I'm actually very excited about this reading. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually excited. Last Sunday I did a reading, that was the Feast of the Divine Mercy, and I honestly feel that if you've ever read the Footprints prayer or poem, that you are being carried now. You know, you've said to God, I've had this terrible, or the universe, I've had this terrible time. You know, I'm struggling. But God said to you, as in the Footprints poem, he's been carrying you through all this pain. But you had to go through the pain for the transformation, for the realization, Saggies, that to find who you are. I think you're the most incredible spiritual person, very beautiful. You can't see all my crystals over there, but they're really shining today in the sunlight for you. And I've brought out my Cupid because that's so important. I've brought out my spirit turtle because that's so important for you. I've brought out your a bee because, of course, the nectar is going to be all yours, and the footprints because I know it's really something's working behind the scenes. A shift is happening, and you know, it just says one move from the universe, one move from God, and everything changes. I brought the Pegasus because you're going to be flying high, believe me, and love because love is dominated, and the dragon because you're honestly like the dragon slayer at the moment. So let's look at what the cards are saying now. So I'm very excited about last Sunday. The shift started to occur. That was the day you could manifest anything you wanted. That was the day you could ask for anything in the whole year and it would come true. So if you made a wish that day, it's starting to come true. And the universe was hearing you. Now here we've got the fifth house. And that was unbelievable that I pulled that card because it's all been about the fifth house this year for you. Jupiter went into Aries, into your fifth house of passion, into your fifth house of love. And it's there until May the 16th. Before May the 16th, Sagittarius, you're going to feel the love. Believe me, otherwise I'm going to give this up. So you're going to feel the love. It will either be a new love or your person will be coming back to you. We've got a Mercury retrograde starting very soon. I think it's on the 21st. And it's a time when a past lover or a past friend even comes back, very often in a retrograde. And this is the most important retrograde, I think, of your life, because that person did matter a lot to you, but you have shape-shifted. And I said that on Sunday. You are shape-shifting into something else. You can't recognize yourself now, and your person's not going to be able to recognize you. You're going to be really important in the community. You know, you're going to be as proud as a peacock because of what's going to happen to you. And it's incredible how we got the peacock card and the community card here. Because in the community, you're going to be fluttering around like that butterfly. You've been the caterpillar for so long, and now life has said, hey, don't be miserable being the caterpillar. Look what you have metamorphosed into. Look at what you've become. So the caterpillar thought the world was over, and then it became the butterfly, and that's what's happening to you. The transformation is taking place, and the magician card came up. You know, you've magicked up, you've manifested your own life now, not only for yourself, but those very close to you. You might have a child, Sagittarius, who's going to do really well, because I believe in this year, Sagittarians' firstborns or their only child is going to do exceptionally well. Then we've got the peacock, which I've just talked about. And then we've got here the Ace of Shells. You're going to be very close to the ocean at some point. Something significant is going to happen near an ocean. You're going to get a realization, or you're going to get a proposal, or you're going to get a very important conversation, or you're going to get a feeling of magical love. But the ocean is going to be something very calming and soothing to you this year. And you, if you've got any Pisces in your chart at all, or in your placements, even more so. But it's going to bring you calm. It's going to bring you insight. It's going to bring you a whole load of revelations, as is this moon now, in this lunar moon, in this eclipse. The revelations are going to come pouring out, and someone new is coming in. That new person is going to be like as loyal as a dog. We've got the prairie dog here. The prairie dogs are so loyal. They have searched and searched for their settlement. They wanted their place on the prairie. They wanted their little house on the prairie. If you ever heard that program, The House on the Prairie, they found it in you. They found it in you. They're going to be so let down if you go for your person. It's going to be a choice. It's going to be an overwhelming choice, Sagittarius, you're going to have to make. But your person did let you down. Your person is going through a transformation also. Your person has realized that you are the compass to direction. You are the compass to good things. Without you, the future is not shining bright for the compass. So let's pull some more cards to reveal all that. But I really want to stress 3 things. A shift is coming. A transformation in you is occurring where your power buttons are being pressed in the community. Someone's going to see your work and your value very strongly. You will be as proud as a peacock, strutting around doing your stuff. And you might even move to a place that's near the ocean. I don't know, the ocean's very significant, but your 5th house of passion is going to be, Jupiter's going to be working really hard to get that filled by May the 16th. And if it's not filled by May the 16th, the inroads will have started and you might have sensed those. If there's not a new person on the horizon yet, he's going to be coming in or she's going to be coming in before May the 16th in some way or another, or your person is going to have made their way back. Other thing I want to mention, transformation, your person's occurring. They don't like what's happening in their life. They didn't realize how good they had it when they were in contact with you. Even if it was a superficial contact with you where they couldn't have a real life with you, it was better than this life. Real life without you is awful. It's not illuminated. It's very dark. It's very stagnant. It's emotionally depleted, and they're dealing with people that can't be trusted. Also, their job they put so much hope and significance on is now meaningless. They've either been treated badly there, or the money's not as good, or they're working so hard that their bones are aching because they were workaholics. If it was a physical job, if it's becoming more computerized, maybe they don't fit in with that. They're not technological enough. Let's take some cards. I'm going to start with my tarot because that tells me everything. And then I'll go on to those ones. Let's see what they say for us. Saggi, this is a very special time for you. Oh, so special. You won't even believe it now. It's probably the most important part of your life. And you are changing into what you were meant to be. Everything you've been through, every closed door, every sadness has created the person that you are now. And without those sadnesses, without those hurts, without those betrayals, even from friends, and I've talked about this, you've had the evil eye on you, you've had jealousy. God is clearing that. Karma is clearing that. Saturn moved into Pisces on March the 7th. And oh my God, he's working hard at giving people karmic lessons. And the ones that have tried to hurt you are going to really get it. And you have been divinely protected because you've not really hurt anyone, Saggi, as far as I can see. You're one of those honest people that really love life and love people, and you want to help people. You're the sort of person that would spend the night in the homeless shelter giving people coffees and teas, and if you make money, that's why you're going to be blessed with it, I believe, because you will give it to the right people. You're not going to keep it all for yourself. Can we have some cards for Sagittarius? Now, these are my first cards. These are the ones I had from being 19 to 21, and I learned all my practice on these, and I wrote myself little notes and they're still there on the back. When I read them now, I look at my innocence then and how I was learning, but I love to read them. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. We've got Judgment. What did I say? Karma's really hard at work now. People are experiencing karmic lessons, especially on your behalf in your world. They're going to be realizing how important you were to them, whether as a friend. You are the High Priestess, my love. You're not just the Empress anymore. You've moved up in the community. You've moved up in the world. You're the Peacock, the High Priestess. You are so special, and your creativity in whatever you have produced, things, music, literary techniques, books, poetry, blogs, art, artistic design, even graffiti, like Banksy, whatever you've produced is going to really bring you in the money. Your child is very important to you if you have children. If not, you're going to have a child, Sagittarius. And this is good news on behalf of your child in terms of money coming to your child. They're going to be successful, which is what you really want. This is something that's been playing on your mind. If this is resonating with you, I'm getting my messages from my spirit guide. And I get that every time, so she never lets me down. She brings that in. So this isn't only about you. You're going to be creating something beautiful, whether you're a male or a female. You're the king or the queen of cups, but you've moved into this prestigious position of the high priestess. But you are creative, you are thoughtful, you are clever, and you're sharing and generous and beautiful. And you also have the prairie dog in you. You're loyal. You transform people's lives. You take in your little group and you nurture them. You look after them. You really look after them. You protect them. The new person that's coming in will be very protective. He will have lost, or she will have lost someone in their past and felt the hurt, and they will not want to lose you. This is going to be a battle of the souls here, because we've got twin flames and we've got soulmates. They're different things. One's going to be your twin flame and one's going to be your soulmate. Oh my God. The twin flame, there's more passion. I don't know which one it is that's either, but twin flames, there's more passion. It's ignited. It's like you light each other's flames. Soulmate, you connect and there's a deep love there. It could be almost a sisterly or brotherly love, but it's a caring love. And I think your person let you down, and you're going to be considering whether they could ever do that again. And it might have blighted the love you had for them. It might have made you think, am I willing to risk my emotional stability, my power? Am I willing to risk it again to be brought to the floor like I was by this person? I don't think that person could do it to you because you've changed so immensely. But look, we've got the choice card here. You're going to be choosing between two people at some point. And yeah, there was definitely a threesome with your person, and they're going to be judged on that. And the person in the threesome is going to be judged by that. I don't think you were aware of it, but that person wished you really bad. Or you've got three friends and one of them was not honest and true and jealous of you. These people are going to be learning their lessons. You would say, oh, don't give them any lessons. I love people so much. I want everyone to be happy. But Saturn, the Lord of Karma, doesn't think like that. People have to learn. You've had to learn. Not because you did bad things, but because you were so dumb sometimes. You actually fell into traps all the time. You yourself were restricted by fear, Sagittarius, and sometimes you hung on to people just because you were scared of being alone. You had to learn your lessons. You might have spent a long time with the wrong person purely because you were afraid of being left alone. And the result was madness. Lots of abuse, lots of narcissistic behavior, lots of hidden agendas. You had to break through that, to get through that, to learn to be independent. And now you're independent. Your person's not really independent. They need more support than you think. Your person looks independent, but they're not. They might travel the world with work, or they might go here and go there and talk the talk, but they're actually not independent. They're just the Page of Swords. They're fighting battles. They've not anywhere reached the High Priestess. Reached the High Priestess. Plus, they're getting disappointing news about their family. Perhaps they're breaking away from the mother or the father, and the children are disappointed, and this has been something that's been keeping them there. But there's lots of revelations that are not good on their behalf. Yeah, so we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the Queen of Cups. Two people are going to be coming together in a cup loving way. They're going to be giving each other the cup of love. Now, who is that person for you? There's going to be a lot of love in that relationship. But for someone to match you, they're going to have to get to the High Priest level, because they can't just be the Page or the King. And you are balancing your opportunities. You're seeing them coming now. You're seeing your opportunities coming your way. They're coming. You're really, really needing them to come. And you've manifested them, and they're coming. Yeah. You're going to be given work, or you're going to get a rich client. Something's going to happen to change the game further. And you're going to be financially secure. Look, we've got the King of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, you're going to be in the money. You're going to be protected. Financially, you're going to get financial stability, which is what you really need, because you have been financially constrained. We've got the Knight of Swords there. Your person's trying to get out of where they are. They're being judged by karma, and they've had enough of it. They want to reach the High Priestess. They want to get back to their High Priestess. They know that you are the one that's illuminated the way. They're fighting their way out of their mundane, awful life, which gave them a lot of materialistic security, but that's not enough anymore. Now they're thinking more like the Hierophant. Now they want to be like you. They realize you was trying to make them a better person. You made them a better person. They had a kinder heart when you was around. Without you, their heart is cold and meaningless, and they are really making that final push towards you now. Yep, they're trying to make that final push. They're very emotionally unfulfilled where they are. And they've realized it's all down to you. You are the compass of light for them. The total compass of light. In this community card, we've got them. This is for your work, really, but we've got them wanting to be in a community with you, wanting to sit around with you, wanting to dance with you, wanting to, look, we've got a compass there in the middle. They know you know the way. You know the way to happiness. Yeah, you know the way to happiness. We've got that compass there. Yep, you are the only one that can lead them to happiness. Whether you're going to take their hand and pull them through is another matter, because the prairie dog is arriving, or has arrived. Oh my God, and he's big and burly, and all the other way around, you know, powerful and independent. It depends on the gender, but if you're a lady listening to this, he's going to be powerful and strong, and he's going to be like, I'm going to hold your hand, and you are amazing. He's going to be much more deserving of you. Not by the way he talks, because they both talk the talk, because unfortunately Sagittarians always fall for that, the talk. Although you're learning that actions mean more than words. They both talk the talk, but there's something a bit more sincere in the new person's talk. Whether the old person's going to start talking in a more sincere way, I think they've been brought down to their knees. They may start doing that. But the new person's going to be saying, I want you to fall in love with me. I want it. I've already fallen in love with you. And I want you to fall in love with me, because I want us to have chicken dinners together and sit together and be in the community together. They both want to be in that community with you. Unfortunately, they both can't be there at the same time in this lifetime. Oh, Sagittarius, it's all changing. Look at you. You're going to have all that success, all that money, which I really want you to have, because you are the people that are going to do the good to the world. And you know, the bee is here because, one, I want you to believe in your dreams and believe in yourself. But two, it's because you care about not only other people who are not doing well, like the homeless, the terminally ill, the sick, research into illnesses that can help people not have the sadness that's going on. But you believe in conservation. You know how powerful the trees are and bees to our world. And some people have got no knowledge of that. They don't care. They just keep throwing plastic into the ocean. And that's why I think the ocean came in, because you are going to take a lot of time and care in conservation in your future. That's what I'm seeing. That's why the ocean has come up as well. But you're going to create sanctuaries for bees, because you know, you are the sort of person that knows that trees talk to each other under the ground. The world's your lobster. It really is, Sagittarius. Don't fear now. If you're still going through a bit of sadness, it's going to shift. I promise you. It's moving. It's moving. This eclipse is moving it. We're going to get changes. I was going to stay with just Sagittarius until May the 16th. I mean, I don't know whether I am, because I'm really in your energy and I'd like to take you all the way through to May the 16th. But if I do start reading for other people, I'll just lose that edge on the energy. But let's see. I don't think you need me in the same way anymore. And thank you, every Sagittarian that has written a message for me. It's really inspired me to keep going with this channel, because I've only just started it and I'm a private reader, really. I study astrology because I love it, and I want to know the shifts that happen in the world, what may happen in the world. And Sarah Elizabeth channels readings for me. But I've come on here because I really wanted to bring the beauty of the spirit to people, that your spirit is so important. It's even more important than your external beauty. But if you look after your spirit and your soul, then your external beauty becomes more beautiful. But look at how you've got two tens there. You've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You just can't get any better. And your person and the new person want to join in that. They want to be the Hierophant sitting next to the High Priestess. Oh dear, only one can do that. But yeah, you're no longer just the Empress or the Queen, because you've just moved up so far now. And you're so beautiful. And people are recognizing that. Other people, not just these people that have experienced love with you or experiencing love with you, but other people in your life. The people that have been jealous of you are going like, oh, why did I become so jealous of Sagittarius? Look, they deserve it now. Look, all the conflict and competition, even those people who have conflicted with you and competed with you can see your worth, and they're beginning to give up. They know they're not going to meet the grade. They know they're not going to make it to Sagittarius's level, because you have held your sword tight and you have fought them all with absolute power, like the dragon slayer. Yeah, you've been on that dragon slaying them all to death. And you haven't cared. Your person's really feeling out in the cold, really wanting you, the temperance angel, to illuminate the way for them back to you. And Spirit's working on that. Your ancestors, your spirit ancestors are so powerful. Oh my God, they've really fought the baddies, and they've got your person to think more carefully about what they lost with you. But your spirit ancestors weren't banking on someone so possibly amazing coming in for you. They wanted it, but they didn't know whether he or she would be ready. But they are. They've had a great loss in their life, and possibly, look, it's the old lover though. I keep getting that card for you. The old lover is trying to get back to you, and I think will in this retrograde. And the old lover is losing a lot but will make money. Again, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is such an important card for you, for new business opportunities, but also for them, that they're going to start working in a different way, work-wise. But we've got the Chariot here, which is the Fate card, and I'm so happy about that. And your person's going through a massive transformation at the moment. They really want that balanced relationship that they know they can only get with you. Oh my God, there's going to be so much happening. The Wheel of Fortune's working in your favour with the Chariot, Sagittarius, and the Sun. Someone's going to give you the sunshine in person form, warm your heart, warm your body, warm you up, honestly. Your person still fears that loss. That was what they held them back, the fear of loss all the time. But they're losing that now because of their feeling so emotionally depleted and stagnant. And they are thinking in a different way, that they can reinvest, build their life up again. And they are coming forwards with a cup of love. Yeah, a cup of love. Your wishes are getting fulfilled. And your new person thinks their wishes are going to be fulfilled. I had to put that on the 5th house of love because they're getting fulfilled. This is your person. Anxiety, chronic stress, but now they're resting and recovering. They're leaving their old life behind them in that window. And justice is going to be served for you, Sagittarius, because you've been through so much. When the Knight of Wands comes, when the Knight comes with his cup, he's going to be sitting proud on that horse. Let's see which one of those two it is. Your person's really bored, has to get out of that situation, and they feel so overstressed without you. This moon, this lunar eclipse is so powerful for you, and it will create the harmony after the battle that you really need. Yeah, lots of progress after the delay now. There'll be lots of progress coming up. Yes, yes. And here we've got that threesome card in one way, and also success through hard endeavours, hard work. They're pushing their way out of that. But that threesome person, I think, is one of the people that put the evil eye on you. She was jealous of you, or he was jealous of you, because they knew they didn't have the heart of the person they loved. They knew that they didn't have that heart. Let's shuffle these to get another significant one, please. We have another card for Sagittarius, please. Sarah Elizabeth, thank you. Really important one, please. An important message for Sagittarius. Okay, so we've got two. You and your finery, my love. You're going to be wearing nice clothes. If you haven't got any now, don't worry. You can chuck this wardrobe out because there's a new one coming. Yeah. If you're a female, your King of Swords is fighting his way out of there. And we've got the 9 of Wands here. And there's going to be total stability in your life. Yeah. Your person knows it's the end of a cycle. All their previous plans have changed. And they know that you have moved up from being the Empress. You were the Empress when you were with them, and they know that you've not moved up from that, but you're their dream. You're their dream. You're their progress within the project. They can't leave you behind. They can't have a project of life without you. They want to explore the world with you. They want to travel with you. They want to hold you, and they're getting strength right now. They're holding their power now, and that, yeah, you're going to get good news. You're going to get some messages that are going to really be good news. And we've got so many kings here. An entrepreneurial element is entering into your life, either with someone who collaborates with you or comes in with news. And there's going to be so much choice. When you make the right choice, there's going to be so much growth in that relationship. We'll be doing more on the people. Yeah, you're going to leap into that, because I've told you to be careful about how you leap in, Sagittarius, but that's just you. As soon as you feel it, you jump straight in head first, because there's no stopping you, because love is so important to you, and it's just what you want. And there's going to be a sweet union where everything's going to be shared. It's going to be so blessed. All that heartbreak will be something of the past, Sagittarius. Let me just take these cards before I go. Where are they? Where are they? My oracle cards. Did I move them? I'll move them from here. Let's take these. Let's take these for some messages. Oh my God, we've got the Hermit. So the Hermit, it could be a Virgo that's involved in your life. The Strength card has come through again, a Leo placement, or that strength is coming through in either of these two people. Your person is having a complete tower moment. Oh gosh, a real tower moment. And the Wheel of Fortune's working in your favour, and the Fool. You're going to take a leap of faith into the arms of the one you love, and they're going to be coming forwards for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, your prayers have been heard. Your wishes have been heard. Your manifestations are coming true. And your new person's been praying for someone like you. Your old person's going to be coming asking for forgiveness. A friend is also coming back asking for forgiveness. Someone who let you down. Have faith in yourself. Have faith. And you are so highly educated, whether it's in degree form or qualifications form, it doesn't matter. You are so highly educated in the way you speak to people, the way you are with people, that you are thoroughly respected. I was told to take these cards, so I couldn't find the others on purpose, obviously. Here, and you will make a wise decision. It won't be the wrong decision. Be a wise one, Sagittarius. Yeah, you've learned through experience. You've been to the school of hard knocks, darling. It's really knocked it out of you. Yep. And this one's speaking to me. This moon's going to be so important for you. The Hanged Man, Pisces placement, or someone's in that position of the Hanged Man. Your person doesn't want to be hanged there, and they're in a very stagnant, emotionally depleted place. Yep, they are. Oh, here, oh my God. Let me take one or two of those before I go. More of these. Yeah, don't compromise. You haven't compromised. You've waited for what is true. You don't jump into relationships. You stay where you're meant to stay, and you only take what's good for you, Sagittarius. You won't jump in. You won't just have any old rubbish. If you'd rather be alone than be with the wrong person, you really would. Yeah. You know that settling is not your bag. Insecurity, your person's feeling very insecure, their heart's shaking, they don't know if they come back to you whether you're going to listen to them. They feel guilt the way they treated you. Cards for Sagittarius, please. Saggi, you've gone through an amazing transformation. You are the shining star. You are. You are. They were impartial, carrying their 2 buckets. Now they're not. They're praying for success with you. And they're becoming more mystic like you now. They know that what you were like was the way they wanted to be. They've recovered. They've recovered. They want real. They want real. They're recovering from that relationship that is stagnant, horrendous, full of debauchery, adultery, addiction. Yeah, they want real. But they are a workaholic, and they're going to start changing on that. Whether this is resonating with your person was a workaholic, and I get that each time. And now they're learning that there's more important things to making money or to work. They're learning that. You're becoming a bit of a workaholic now because you're realizing the value of that reality, that financial security is very important to you. So you're starting your new life with a different approach. You're actually taking your work really seriously. And as people are admiring it, you're seeing yourself as being quite powerful, and you want to show the world that you're very powerful. Another card for Sagittarius, please. Expansion. You are expanding. That's what Jupiter is all about. The planet of expansion. Let's take 1 or 2 of these for your person. And the new person, whether they're coming or not. But let's stick with your person just for the moment, please. Okay, so your person has been in a parasite situation. People have just been living off him or her. They've just been drained. They realise the reality of it. People have just been taking their money, using them, and their life has been worthless, really. No meaning to their inner soul. Just a money-making workaholic machine. Or someone that's just been there doing all the jobs, like taking the bins out, and doing the shopping, cleaning, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, people have been just all living off them like parasites, and they were fated to suffer in this relationship, and they've realised that fragmentation has to take place, because otherwise they're fated to suffer if they stay there. So they're getting out. They're transforming. Their tower moments occurring. Their tower moments probably occurred. They're just finding a way out. It will involve legal stuff. And they've been forgetting their self, what they wanted. But now they're finding themselves. And they're realising what they want is so important. They need to find themselves in all this. They need to wake up in the morning and think life is worth living. Go to sleep at night, not lonely and sad. This new person's finding life is not lonely and sad now without you. They've waited a long time for you to pop in. Oh my God, this is the twist of fate, you know. Everything always happens all at once. You stand at bus stop and no bus comes, and all of a sudden 3 buses come all at once. Or 2 buses, as in this case. Peaceful among thorns. So now they've lived in this horrible existence, like roses prickling them, the thorns. They've had all this materialism, but it's not been happy. They've been pinched and pricked, and they've realized they've got to get out, and now they're finding peace among the thorns. As they're fighting their way out, they're finding their peace, they're finding their purpose in life. And they know they broke your heart, and they feel really bad about that. And this card is saying, take me, take me. They broke your heart, but you've been wishing upon a star, and your star is now lucky, and they know that. Look, bride in a cage. That's their person. Whoever they were with was just in a cage. They didn't want to take them out. They were obsessed with you all the time they were with that person. And they became a colourless angel within this environment. Yeah, the child I was meant to be. Yeah, they're just sort of like going back and examining their life as well, seeing all the things they've done wrong, and they don't want to make the last part of their life, whether they're halfway through it, 3/4 of the way through it, or a third through it. They don't want to ruin the rest of it. Your wishing upon a star is coming true, my love. There's going to be a new moon. It's going to be very dark, but there's going to be a few stars somewhere, and they're yours. Yeah. Saggi star. I'm going to go in a minute because I know I can make these very long, and I need to start restricting them. I think I get more views on my 20-minute ones, but I can't stop talking to you guys. I just feel like there's something more to say, and I have to say it. If you like my videos, please let me know. If you like them, please like, share and subscribe. Oops, there we go. Let's see what's here for you. Last one of these. Is this me? Is this me? Yes, it is you. You are powerful. You've slayed them all. You're just waiting for success now. Is this me? Let's put one of these. Heal. You've healed. You've healed. And you're such a mystery to people. That's why they want you. You're going to be at the pinnacle of your success very, very soon. Very, very soon. Yeah, you've meditated and contemplated, and you've got this new moon's going to be very important to you. Wow, really is. And Saturn in Pisces is going to be very important for you and your karmic lessons and other people's. Communication is key. You're going to get communication, and a personal issue reaches resolution. Believe in the impossible. What you thought was impossible is really going to happen. Oh, Sagittarius, I'm so excited for you. I love you guys so much, honestly. My whole energy has been immersed in yours these last few weeks. And conclusions are within reach. The answers you need are coming. A fiery climax approaches. And there we go. So I'm really, really happy with this reading, Sagittarius. I hope you are too. I'm going to come forward with an oracle reading for you with my blue card soon, because I want to highlight this one. But I'm going to say goodbye to you now and wish you so much goodness for this lunar eclipse and Mercury retrograde. Don't be afraid of it. Just don't sign any contracts. Don't start anything new. If you've met your person, the other person, it's fine. In terms of, even if you've met them online, that's fine, you've started something. But if it's someone new, don't start it until Mercury retrograde goes down on May the 12th, I think. There's still time, but I think you will all have had some sort of situation occurring with another person at some point. So if someone you know, there's relish that. But Mercury retrograde is going to be very important for you. Don't fear it. It's going to be very important for you.